Hey Pi family, I know you're tired. I know you've been watching your Pi balance sit there while the price keeps dropping. And honestly, I've been feeling the same way. But something just happened that made me sit up and pay attention, and I had to jump on here to share it with you immediately. Pi Network just announced something that could completely change the game, and if you're feeling hopeless about your Pi investment right now, this might be exactly what you need to hear. Before we dive in, make sure you're following my Telegram and Facebook pages. Links are right there in the description. That's where I share all the exclusive updates, and honestly, some of the best discussions happen in those communities. Look, I'm not here to blow smoke or give you false hope, but what I'm about to share with you is genuinely exciting. If you're ready to hear about something that could actually fix Pi's biggest problems, hit that like button. And definitely subscribe because I'm gonna be all over this story as it develops. Okay, so here's what just dropped. Pi Network's core team announced they're integrating artificial intelligence, specifically generative AI, into the entire Pi ecosystem. And they're revealing everything on June 28th. Now I know what you're thinking. Another announcement, another delay, another disappointment. Trust me, I get it. We've all been there. But here's why this is different. They're talking about using AI to automate KYC verification. Think about that for a second. No more waiting months to get verified. AI fraud detection that actually works, automated transaction monitoring, even AI-powered customer support that doesn't leave you hanging for weeks. I'll be real with you. The price predictions are still showing Pi potentially dropping to 41 cents by June 26th. That's rough. But if this AI integration is real, if they can actually pull this off, we could be looking at the first blockchain that truly thinks for itself. And that changes everything. Let me tell you why I'm genuinely excited about this, even after all the disappointments we've had. Pi Network has 60 million pioneers right now, but we all know the user experience has been, let's call it challenging. The manual processes, the waiting, the frustration, it's been killing the platform's potential. This AI integration could solve all of that overnight. Imagine logging into Pi and getting instant personalized help. Imagine your transactions being processed in seconds instead of sitting in limbo. Imagine a platform that actually learns from your behavior and makes everything smoother and easier. And here's the security angle that really gets me excited. AI that can spot scams and fraud before they happen. How many of us have worried about security issues with our Pi? How many times have we seen people get burned by fake Pi apps or scam websites? AI could make Pi Network the safest blockchain platform in existence. But the biggest thing for me is scalability. Bitcoin and Ethereum get slower and more expensive as they grow. Pi's AI could make the network faster and smarter as more people join. That's not just innovation. That's revolutionary. So, June 28th, Pi 2 Day, is when we find out if this is real or just more promises. They're not just talking concepts anymore. They're promising technical specifications, live demonstrations, actual timelines. This is put up or shut up time for Pi Network. What makes this even more interesting is the timing. The Pi domain auction ends on June 28th too. They're clearly coordinating multiple big announcements. Either they're about to have the biggest day in Pi Network history, or they're setting themselves up for the biggest disappointment yet. I've been talking to some blockchain analysts, and they're calling this the most ambitious AI blockchain integration anyone's ever attempted. One researcher told me that if Pi actually pulls this off, they could solve problems that have been holding back crypto adoption for years. But here's the thing, and I'm being totally honest with you, if they don't deliver, if this turns out to be another overhyped announcement with no substance, Pi Network might not survive the backlash. So what do we do with this information? First, June 28th is our answer day. We need to watch that event like hawks. Not for the marketing speak, but for actual technical details, working demonstrations, real timelines. If they show us functioning AI features with clear rollout plans, that's when things could get interesting. Second, let's be smart about this. The price might drop to 41 cents before the announcement, and that's not easy to watch if you've been holding for a long time. But if you genuinely believe in the potential of this AI integration and what it could mean for the future of Pi Network, this dip could actually be a strategic buying opportunity. It's during moments like this, when confidence is low and prices are down, that long-term investors often make their moves. On the other hand, if you're not convinced, if you feel this is just another flashy promise with no follow-through, then it might be wise to step back and reassess. Cutting your losses is never easy, but it can be the smartest move in some situations. Either way, the key is to have a clear plan and stick to it. And here's something just as important: don't put all your eggs in the Pi basket. As much as we want Pi to succeed, and as exciting as this AI development sounds, no single project should make up your entire portfolio. The crypto space is volatile and unpredictable, and even the best ideas take time to prove themselves. Diversification is not just a safety net, it's a strategy that gives you more opportunities while protecting you from complete wipeout if things don't go as hoped. So stay informed, stay flexible, and make decisions based on your goals, not your emotions. Even if this AI integration works perfectly, it's going to take time to see the results. Look, I don't know if June 28th will be the day Pi Network finally lives up to its potential or the day we realize it never will. But after months of feeling discouraged, I'm cautiously optimistic again. This AI integration could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. If this got you thinking differently about Pi Network, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. Are you feeling hopeful again, or are you still skeptical? I read every comment, and honestly, the community discussions are often better than the videos themselves. Make sure you're subscribed, because I'll be covering the June 28th event live, and definitely join my Telegram and Facebook communities for ongoing discussions. Whatever happens next, we're in this together. See you on the 28th.